Welcome to Breaking the Ceiling, reclaiming time and growth for established entrepreneurs. If you're here, you're probably busy, probably exhausted. You love what you do, you love the grind. The money's been good, but maybe not good enough. You're trying to find a way to be consistent, to be sustainable, and to do this for a long time without just running yourself into the ground. And if that's you, you're in the right spot. My job here is to push against the grain, to tell you to slow down, to show you that success doesn't always mean just more money or more of your time. You can be a successful entrepreneur and a good person for those around you at the same time. So let's dive in. There are a few key pain points that a lot of you might be experiencing: burnout and exhaustion, overwhelm and just too much to do, and control and delegation issues. First, you need to recognize what is burnout. Constant fatigue, just never feeling energized or fully awake. Maybe you feel like you should have extra hours in the day. You're mad that there's only 24. And to those around you, you're becoming irritable or more easily angered. Those are all not good signs, and they're a great indicator that you're probably burnt out. But burnout doesn't just show up out of nowhere. It's an accumulation of small decisions and a lot of time. Whenever you push the business forward, you didn't build it in a way that allowed you to be free from it at the same time. So now you've taken on more meetings, more tasks, more conversations, and the thing you once loved is now burning you out because there's just too much of it. Busy and productive are not the same thing. So what can we do? Identify your unique qualities and values, only things that you can do and bring to the business. Anything else that is low value or might be a waste of time, you need to learn to delegate or automate. Take a real audit. Can something you do every day be handed off somewhere else? If it can, you're wasting time on a $5 task when you should be doing $1,000 tasks. Second, commit to prioritizing blocks of deep work. Deep work means no external communication, no email chains that are going on across the day, no side tasks or little things you might need to pick on here and there. It's scheduled just for you to handle the important things that only you can do. These blocks don't have to be super long, but you need to prioritize them and allow them to just be what they are. And third is learning to say no. Just because there is an opportunity doesn't mean you need to accept it. You need to look at every opportunity from all sides. Does it serve you? Will it bring you more money? How much time will it take? Is that worth your energy? Be willing to say no. This will protect who you are, your time, your energy, and allow you to start pulling back from that burnout you've been experiencing. The next one is mastering delegation. You started your business. It's your child. You have a hard time trusting other people with it, even the intimate parts about it. Your name and reputation are on the line, and you don't want to tarnish it. That's understandable, but you're not going to make it very far. Letting go of tightly held tasks doesn't mean losing control. It means you become the leader and empowerer of people to do those same tasks. So how do you delegate? You need a proper SOP. Record and document everything you do for a particular task in the way you like it, very specifically. From there, create a document for it to where you can pass it on to any new hire. Create regular check-ins so there's no miscommunications and everyone's on the same page at all times. The more hands-on you are early in training, the less time you'll have to spend with them later on. You have to build a rapport and a trust with a team member to really allow them to excel, but micromanaging is not going to get you there. Be very specific, communicate well. Don't expect things from a new hire that you didn't communicate with them. Share everything, not just the process, but how you feel about it, what it means to you, so they can also receive that. Mistakes will happen, but the more effort you put into this and training your team to think and act just like you, the more bandwidth and energy you're going to get back. A lot of delegation comes down to these three things: trust, clear outcomes, and open feedback. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I'm sure you've heard this, but it actually means something. Alongside delegation is automation and good systems. If you're constantly having to intervene, to give your input every day on things that you shouldn't be dealing with, then your systems just aren't that good. So start by identifying tasks that could be automated: client onboarding, billing, scheduling, and use an assistant or AI to turn it into a streamlined, automated process. This does take work and it does take time for you to integrate it well. But again, the faster and more in depth you do it, the quicker you can let go of it. All right, let's talk about relationships. You might be wondering, why are relationships in here? Every relationship you have with every coworker, every hire, or even your partner, spouse, or friends, they all matter and they all play a part in how well your business is going to do. Strong businesses are built on strong connections. When leadership becomes transactional and distant, engagement drops. You need to be present with the people that are involved in what you're doing, clients or team members. This means setting aside time to be present and to listen to those who matter to you. Take feedback. Ask how you can do better. Ask how maybe you've hurt them in the past year. But the better you become at prioritizing the relationships in your business, it will become way more organic and way more engaged. You can never go wrong with genuine connection. So don't look at this as a transactional thing. If I am good with people and I set aside time, get coffee with them, then it's going to work out for my business. Be a good person. Remember who's helped you get to where you are. Care for them. See what they need. And finally, let's dive into the overwhelm of it all. You just have too much to do. If you take a look at this chart, you'll see exactly where most business owners spend and waste time. And you'll see 30% is spent on administrative tasks. It's not spent on strategic planning or personal development or business development even. It's spent on the small things that you shouldn't be doing. This is where your overwhelm sets in. So what do? The first thing you can do is identify strategic growth zones. What are your highest value opportunities? Which effort sparks the greatest result from the least effort? Finding these growth zones means prioritizing less, but giving them more, not spreading yourself thin across a bunch of things you don't need to be doing. Again, all businesses start small, and you usually have to wear a lot of hats. But if your business has grown or it's doubled in profit, and you're still doing the same tasks, that's on you. You have to make a change. You need to be doing less, high impactful priorities, but only a few of them. And the second part of fixing the overwhelm is the self-care for high achievers. And yes, that means non-business related. What do you like to do for fun? What calms you down? What brings you back to center? Prioritize those and schedule those into your week like they're a meeting with a high-profile client. They can't be interrupted, they take precedent, and they are there solely for you. This is where you can become the best version of yourself for your team, for your business, and for everyone else around you in your personal life. You have to spend time doing things that mean something to you that don't require you to be present at work. Detach. For me, that's golf. I love to golf. And so I will bake that into my week. I know each week, I don't know what day, but I know I will be playing. And I will be sacrificing time that I could have been working to do something for myself. Because what is the point of all of this if all I do is spend time trying to get somewhere where maybe I already am? And then you just want more and more and more. But in reality, you already have it. And if you get where you think you want to go, and you still haven't spent any time on yourself, you won't know how to, and you're just gonna have more problems, more money, and more stress. You might not think the money sounds bad, but the problems you have now at a smaller amount in a smaller business are only gonna be amplified by the time it reaches where you think it should be. So create the habits that you wanna create when the business is as big as you want it to be. And that means taking care of yourself. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. There's a lot more to this life than just working. If you're here, I'm proud of you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad that you've built what you have. But I really want to see you flourish, and I want to see your team flourish and your personal relationships flourish. So if you take away anything from all of this, it's be transparent with yourself. Are you burnt out? Are you overwhelmed? Are your relationships strained? Is it worth it? You can be successful in your business while also being successful in other areas of your life. There is no perfect balance. I'm not here to sell you that. But I am here to tell you that there is a better version of you. If you want to work with me to eliminate the overwhelm, the busyness, the stress, the constant anxiety about your business, and to regain your time, your energy, and your clarity, and feel rejuvenated, and to feel connected to your work and also to your life apart from it, message me, Coach, on Instagram. Thanks for watching.